Hey everyone, welcome back. This is another Gundam Seed reaction. We are on episode 8, so let's get right into it. Honestly, I have no idea where this is going to go, like the direction. This is kind of like, why the heck did you just leave? They also probably have no idea who she is. Oh. No. Oh, I was wrong. It's not Flay. It's going to be this chick. I made an early prediction that like Sai and Kira are going to have a love conflict. It's going to be her and Athron. That makes more sense, honestly. Even though it's kind of weird because it's like an arranged marriage, so does Athron really care? I hate these phones. Oh. Whoa, like what the heck? Why do we have to give such a huge body shot of this man taking a shower? I kind of have a love-hate relationship with shower scenes. They can be really cool and emotional when you do it right. I think Arcane has one of the best examples of like where it's done right. It's spoilers, but not really. But there's a very kind of emotional, tense scene with Caitlyn and Vi. But there's this moment where Vi and her kind of have this tension and kind of, you know, go their separate ways essentially. And it's raining during that moment. You know, rain kind of adds sadness. And then later in the same episode, I believe, Caitlyn is now taking a shower, but it's like in her mind she's trying to replay, you know, and kind of go back in time to that moment when it's like raining. But like, it's really cool use of imagery where you see like the raindrops, but then also it's the shower that's hitting her. So that like, it just makes sense. You know, it's like, oh, you know, she's in the shower. She's trying to feel that moment again. So it's just, that kind of makes it more so like a reason to even have a shower scene. I just think it's not necessarily lazy, but it's not inventive. It seems just like, oh, let's just have this random kind of thing. Like, you know, yeah, you know, you want to make it more, but it's the same thing where like, I don't understand when you have a scene when someone's waking up from, it's like, I don't care about that. That's like boring. It doesn't add anything to it. Unless you make an actual point around it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dang. Why are they leaving so early? So you have to be there 34 hours. Dang, that is very, like, very much like military, you know, like, that's wild. I don't think Zaft is definitely, like, not the best. You need to acknowledge what this is. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? I missed that. Miss Lactus Klein, acting representative to this memorial, was also... Oh, dang. Okay, what happened to the ship, though, and why was it destroyed? Maybe it's just because they were going through the asteroid belt. That's a small Haro. I guess they come in all shapes and sizes. Well, they're all the same shape. Whatever. You know what I'm saying. And Kira's over there just having a boner. Don't do it. Nope, Kira. Don't catch feelings. Stop. Because she is? Oh no. They are put in a very... This is like a very precarious situation. Like, what would you do? I really hope that they don't... I don't think they will. But you could definitely be like, oh yeah, we're going to hold her hostage. I don't think that's the route they're going to go, and I hope they don't do anything like that, or the Earth Federation forces even try to use that as a tactic once they learn that the Archangel has her, you know. If it goes down that road. That would be really dumb, I think. You definitely want to like repair relations rather than burn them, even during war, right? But we are also only episode 8, so I'm just like, this is kind of early for this to even happen. Like, what the heck? This is wild. I'm starting to get more worried that the middle is going to drag. Oh, dang. I mean, I do like that there's like this dynamic. It's like you know, we're posed as Zaft as being a kind of like enemy, but then it's like we learn more about the Earth Force. Isn't that great? And I mean, this is true. There's like going to be problems with either one. うん。You know, when they say plant, I'm thinking also of Trigun, because they have plants in Trigun too, and I was just like, oh, that's interesting. That's right. What the heck? Oh, dude, Croissant, you're insane. I knew it. I knew there's something like wrong with him. He might just be very pro-Zaf too. Who knows? Like, do whatever it takes to get the mission done. You know, or like create these tensions. Because maybe he just hates the Earth Federation forces. I don't know. It's. I feel like his character would go either way. It's definitely something like he's not a normal dude. He's got his own agenda for sure. No, Godflay. What is it now? Are you gonna tell me that Flay is fucking genetically discriminating against Lucas? No, not Lucas. Lucan? Whatever it is. What? Yeah, but Kira's a coordinator. What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh. She's a piece of shit. Jesus Christ. Flay is a horrible person. They make them out like they're monsters. That's insane. What? Yeah, the more I hear about Flay, the less and less I like her. Mm. There's obviously a lot of things that happen in war that are horrible, and a lot of, like, even though we have rules, people do not abide by them all the time, right? And that's why I'm, like, worried is, like, you could definitely, like, I think the right thing to do in this situation would be, like, hey, we should hand her off to the proper authorities. Ideally, they would be like, oh, okay, hey, she's a civilian, let's get it back, because our job is not to fight civilians, you know. It's kind of the battle between Zaft and the Earth Federation forces, and then whoever wins, then they make treaties and laws and sign stuff, you know, all the paperwork, because eventually those types of wars do end, as opposed to, like, insurgent groups and whatnot, because it's like that's the problem with the Middle East. Is like, well, I mean, no one's really in charge. You're talking about Al-Qaeda. It's just a bunch of farmers and people that are just coming together because of a natural hate. Or I shouldn't say natural hate. It is not a natural hate. It's definitely misconstrued. But then you have those groups that are like, okay, you get rid of Al-Qaeda, well, then ISIS pops up. Okay, you get rid of ISIS. Oh, we have Al-Qaeda again. You know, they just go back and forth, and there's always going to be new people. So it's like, and they don't listen to the government, so, you know, and they're not a country, they're just groups of people. Mm-hmm. What is she suggesting? Oh, she's gonna be discriminate. Okay. She is a civilian. She's not involved in the fight. She's not in the military. Oh my God, Flay, shut up. She's definitely an airhead. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is important. That was important information right there. Everyone associates all the coordinators as Zaft. Let's use the Middle East again, right? You say Middle East, and then some people might think that like everyone is Muslim, right? And then you think about Muslims like, oh, that's bad because Muslims are all, part of ISIS because ISIS has like this horrible ideology. It's like, oh, that's just not the case, right? And that's the same thing here. Not all coordinators are part of Zaft. Zaft does not represent all coordinators in any way, shape, or form. They're just the fighting force of them. But this is, that's like, we start to group people into these things and then generalize it, which is not good. It should not generalize. It is, yes. Mm-hmm. No, you're out of your mind. Flay is a piece of shit. It's so hard, like, because then it's like, how do you change someone's mentality like that too, What is Blue Cosmos? Is that like a radical group? Oh, okay. I don't know. This is tough because back in like the 1900s, right? People were racist. But not everybody was. I mean, there's like a good majority of people that, or maybe not majority, I don't know the statistics exactly, but there's a good portion of people that definitely weren't. They didn't believe in that. Even like when slavery became a thing, like in the 80s, like we can go back even further, when slavery first came about, it's like obviously there were people that didn't agree with it. It's just more the problem is like people don't want to be involved in conflict, and some people just aren't confrontational. When those ideology is perpetuated, it's hard to kind of get out of that. And when it's the norm, so it's like normal to hate the coordinators. People don't really think about that. It's like, oh yeah, whatever. But in this case, I do enjoy that there's other people that don't really think anything of it. They're obviously wary of her, but I think it's kind of ridiculous that so many people are like afraid of her. Because I mean, like I wouldn't be. Like there's just no reason to be that way. And I think there would be more people, personally, because I like to think of the positive nature of people rather than the negatives. I think that we generally are good people. We just make a lot of mistakes. Who are these people? I don't need you to talk to Flay about it. You need to shut her fucking mouth up. Another song that I have to cut out of YouTube. I love the OSTs, but it does suck for reacting. That's why you guys go check out the Patreon. So coordinators are people that change their genes, or like their genes were messed with. I get like it would be maybe like because we have that problem like today where it's like if we did make designer babies, right? Which we have the technology to do so. We can do this. There's a lot of ethical problems with it because it's like okay, say we make this a service. Well, who's gonna be able to afford it? Rich people, because it's definitely gonna be an expensive thing. It'll drive up the fucking price. And then of course that's gonna make only the rich and powerful more superior in every sense. So I could see that dynamic. And this, I don't necessarily see that happening. I could be wrong, We don't know yet. We've only seen the military. But like most people don't seem like they're well off. And it doesn't seem like Zaft is necessarily like everyone's like super well, I don't know. Most of the people we've seen have been, but most of the people we've seen have also been military or influential figures, so we haven't seen like the common people, You know, like, are they all rich and affluent? Anyways, I think it's just kind of ridiculous that in this universe, more people wouldn't just want to enhance their genes. I get it, like what Flay was saying, the Blue Cosmos. I could definitely see the religious aspect playing and like the kind of ideological thing. But I think most people would be like, yeah, I mean, I would like to be more genetically enhanced. So I feel like more people would lean that way if they could do it, you know, and if it was like an affordable thing that, you know, people could choose to do. But again, it hasn't been explained yet. So my idea out there based off of the information I've been given. Mm. Bro. Oh my gosh. This dude. I did find that line interesting. It's like, in the moment we think our actions are justified, but it's like, history's going to decide for you. But you can't make those decisions in today's age. We judge the past so hard, right? Like, think about like past civilizations or empires. There's going to be something where they have to retain Kira and crew. Something like a big enough motivation for them to like stay eventually. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm got more questions now. You know, they like slowly drop a little bit of information. They're like feeding me drops from like a straw. I'm just like, oh, give me more. I definitely can't wait to see more. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know, smash the like. Turn on that notification bell so you get notified on when a new video drops. And make sure you leave the comments down below because I always enjoy reading them and, you know, seeing what you guys think. As well as some of the like filler information. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.